Wayne Chandler, and now PTAH Council. Two of the biggest events live here on Slam. What a Friday. It's really frying today. Yes, definitely. Frighteningly frying today right here. Hello, caller. Are you there on the other side of the line?
Yes, we are.
1 second, caller. Hello, caller. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Great, you're coming through loud and clear. So can you let us know what is taking place and who is in the country?
Wayne B. Chandler's in the country.
Wow. Wayne Chandler is in the country. And what is the event that's going to be taking place with the great man himself?
He's going to do a tour, a series of lectures and workshops. Mm-hmm. He's going to explain in detail about now. They're taking place in Birmingham in this order: Birmingham, London, and Manchester. Starting off with Birmingham this weekend, as in Saturday and Sunday. So they're on weekends, consecutive weekends for 3 weeks.
Right.
So I think we was at the point where he was going to explain.
He was going to let you, yeah. But what we want to do before you bring him, can you tell us exactly? Because you know there's an important one for tomorrow. So can you give us the details for tomorrow once again, and then bring in the great man himself? Thank you.
Brilliant. So we're starting off in Birmingham.
Right.
We're going to be at the Soho Community Centre. That's Chapel Street, Birmingham.
Yes.
B21.
Right.
OPA.
Yes.
That's going to be also the Sundays, also the other. So how it's structured is there's going to be a lecture first.
Yes.
And then the workshop will follow.
Mm-hmm.
So on Sunday, it will be the Legacy Centre and Potters Lane, Birmingham. That's B6 or UU.
Mm-hmm.
So the subject areas are positive fusion of Earth and
right.
social unions.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the two areas that are going to be discussed, and the workshops as well that will follow.
Right. That's this Sunday. Make sure you get your tickets for this Sunday. Yeah. And is there a hotline number or for further information?
Yeah. So the number you can ring myself on, who's organising the event, is 07842 180 80 again 5.
Right. Fantastic. Yes.
You need to access the website. Yes. Or contact myself and direct people. So obviously, as we said before, there is discounted for the entire weekend. The discount applies, which people can get. So we're encouraging people to do it online. Obviously, we're at the event right now, so people with the turn up obviously still get in. Okay, but yeah, we're encouraging people just to do that.
Right. Okay, that's fantastic. Right, can we hear from the man himself?
Yeah.
Of the moment.
We're on to Wayne now, and he can describe in detail what the content is, so people can know what they're up for. Okay.
Thank you. Hello, is Wayne Chandler in the house?
Yes, my brother, I'm in the house.
Great to hear from you again. There's some listeners who've just joined us, so you might have to backtrack on some of the information. Yeah. So just to backtrack again, so you started your practitioner at the age of. I know, I'm going to take you way back.
At a very early age. I mean, I started as a practitioner. I started about 1970.
Wow, 1970. And again, what got you into going into this field of study?
Just really seeing the impact that it had on my body and my mind, and how I was able to just have better control over my daily life activity.
Right. And what would you call the field of study for somebody who's listening to you for the first time? What area are you delving into, or what area do you specialize in?
Right now, I just call it like the main and major series of classes that I teach in the program that I have developed. I call the alchemy of inner empowerment.
The alchemy of inner empowerment. What does alchemy mean again?
Alchemy is like turning lead into gold.
Right. Wow.
It's taking that which is like really less than in a human being, refining, cultivating it, and making it functional, and by design, expansive.
Right, and the kind of process that it takes to do that, is it exercises, meditation, breathing?
It's a combination. It's a combination of all of the above. It's a combination of doing specific types of breath work that activates and opens hidden centers that we have as human beings in our body that we're not really familiar with.
Right.
So it activates these centers, and these centers are literally designed to bring online a person's personal power and varying degrees of self-empowerment that gives them the ability to organize, direct, and control their life in a way that they never thought possible.
And this is what you're bringing to the table as well, is it in your workshops and lectures?
Exactly.
Wow. So backtrack again. So where did you, how do you stumble on this information, Because it's not, as I said earlier, it's not like you can go in your local shop and buy it and put it in your back pocket, So how did you get access to this?
Just being exposed, to specific teachers and their work, and then actually going to meet them in 3D and to train with them, to work with them in 3D. So I've spent a lot of time traveling to various places to study with individuals. And I've made substantial investments, financial investments,
right,
to really work with individuals that have the information, that have the knowledge.
Right. And you said that you could you once again give us some of the places that you've traveled to?
I've traveled pretty much all over the world. I've traveled to Asia, Africa, Europe, and throughout the Americas. I'm going to wherever I've needed to go in order to get the information.
Right. And you say there's a difference between abstract teachers or abstract obtaining information, abstract or intellectually, in getting information. But what you're doing, you're transforming it into a physical practice. So what do you find with the abstract? What happens when someone just gets the information on an intellectual level?
When somebody gets information on an intellectual level, they get a certain level of knowing, but how to actually apply that in their daily life, to actually get a feeling for how that works and how that integrates into their daily life. That aspect is not forthcoming.
Right.
That's what you want to generate. That's what you want to create, because that's what is substantial and creates the metamorphosis of you as a human being into your daily life activity.
Right. And that is the line that should make everybody want to come down to one of your lectures or workshops, that line right there. Because I find there is a lot of intellectualizing of knowledge, but the practitioner, the practicing of it or manifesting it into a reality is what is lacking. This is a key element. Yeah. So what, as you said, is it because your extensive research and looking into the different aspects that enabled you to be able to take the knowledge and transform it into a practice?
Exactly. It's because it's about application. It's really about application, and that's one of the things that we really fall short on, is applying what it is that we've learned and giving it a chance to really function and see how it stands up
right
in the cultural reality that we are a part of.
Right, thanks. Sorry, we probably might have another ad jump in, but if you just stay on the line and I'll talk to you and we can continue this after the ad. But what you're talking about is an essential. Well, the problem is if we're living off somebody else's reality, how do we create a reality that we don't know what it is in the first place?
The thing is that everything is known within you.
Right.
You have all the tools. You have all the ingredients and creating their own reality that's going to dictate their own specific needs to be an outstanding human being.
Right. And the place to find out the starting point of how to create your own reality starts with the lecture. So your lectures are going to be the place where everybody needs to come down if you're serious in not just philosophizing or educating yourself to your end of your existence and actually want to live a life of transformation. You need to come to this show. You were saying earlier as well that we're living on a survival mode. Could you go into that a little bit, please?
Sure. You know, we are in the cultural design that we operate in. It's designed so that we don't have time to stop and think about what it is we're doing, and more importantly, what it is we need to be doing for self.
Right.
So when you're in survival mode, you're operating on a level that keeps you distracted from all of the necessary elements that will build and create a level of personal power so that you orchestrate and develop your own life direction.
Right. And you were saying that the workshops that you're going to do, it will empower individuals to also empower communities as well. Can you just go into that? What the workshop will, the benefits of the workshop will be?
Sure, no question. You know, one of the things that the workshop is going to bring to the table, the one on relationships is going to create social unions. It's going to show you how to create more substantial sounding and foundational interaction between you and your significant other.
Right.
Because too much and too often we don't really bring what's necessary to the table that enlivens each other.
Right.
So in social unions, you're going to learn how to do that. In cosmic transfusion, what you're going to learn.
Sorry, could you just say that word again? That word that you said?
In cosmic transfusion.
Oh, okay, cosmic transfusion. Yeah, go fine. Sorry, yeah.
So in cosmic transfusion, you're going to learn how to build community.
Right.
I'm going to give you specific ingredients that will allow you to become financially and energetically, emotionally sound and productive.
Wow. And is it taking part in a two-phase workshop, is it?
It's a two-phase workshop. People are going to learn first the design around doing specific practice. The second part of the workshop is all about financial stability and how to acquire that and utilize that to build community.
Right, that's a really interesting aspect because a lot of teachings don't really take in the financial side, you know. So
no, they don't. And that's what I'm bringing to the table, brother. I'm bringing financial stability so that people can generate and benefit, you know, from having either creating community or they can benefit individually on a personal level.
Right.
But the focus right now, as people will see, because of what we're getting ready to enter into, is building substantial communities so that we have empowered direction.
Right. And this is ongoing. This is ongoing. Once you sort of say initiate into this practice that you're putting forward, it's an ongoing. It's an ongoing development, is it?
It is.
And what are you required to bring anything? Is it just you just have to bring yourself? Is it?
You just have to bring yourself.
Right. And this is kind of this concept that you're bringing to the UK. How long is it taking you to develop this concept?
It's been over years. I mean, it's been over years of actual doing. It's been years of training. It's been years of integrating different bodies of information to see what works best and what allows people to get immediate results.
And is there an area that you maybe have stumbled upon or you come across or study that you think other philosophers or scientists or whatever or even any practitioners have missed out that you're going to bring?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you say an area that's been missing? I know you said the intellectualism. Is there another area that needs to be, to become an actual doer rather than just a thinker? Is there another aspect that needs to be done to make that transformation?
Well, the workshop is going to create that. Workshop is all about the doing.
Right.
The workshop is all about the actualization of what people will get in the lecture.
And I just want to ask you, just a general, in relation to the society that we're living in with all the mobile and everybody's sort of getting second-hand information from the TVs and not really, it's different from when maybe we was a bit young, we were younger, or another generation where people were active. What's the impact of this like the saturation of the mobile phone and the stimulation from this kind of concept?
Well, we're going to talk about that in the lecture.
Right.
Into that, we're going to get into technology and the pros and cons of technology. Because right now, we're very imbalanced in terms of what's happening. We're becoming more technologically oriented, and that happening removes us more and more from our own innate humanity.
Right. So you're saying the more technologically advanced we become, is the further removed we become from our actual in tune with our inner self.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And what the lecture and the workshop's going to do is going to like redress this balance and show us how to maneuver. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Well, it's been a fabulous. I'd like to talk to you for the next 4 hours, but I know you've got a busy schedule, and it's really a pleasure and an honor to have you. Take your time out to come on Slam Radio and enlighten us to what you're doing. And I really like to congratulate you on the works that you are doing for us. As a people.
Well, thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
Right.
And it's been quite the journey.
Right. And you enjoying your stay in London? No, you haven't. You've just arrived yesterday, so you enjoying your time so far?
It's been non-stop.
Wow.
Sure.
Wow. And I just got my friend Alvin. He'd just like to say a few words to you.
Give thanks, Wayne. It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really really delighted that and to see that I've had the time and like all our listeners as well listening. We're most grateful.
I'm looking forward, brother, definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward as well. So, could you, the Queen, tell us the information of the show? So, I'd like to once again hope you have a very successful trip in the UK, and I'm definitely coming down to get this inspirational wisdom that you're going to impart on the community. Yeah. So, I want you to give us some final words of what will be the benefits of your lectures and your workshops, and what you hope to achieve.
Yeah, what I hope to achieve is to get people in a place where they become personally self-empowered and they see the vision that's being put before them in terms of how they can build community and why community, the building of that, is so essential right now.
Wow, fantastic! That's absolutely fabulous. Yeah. So right now, so yes, I think we're going to get the Queen who's bringing over to give us the information of where to get tickets. Once again, wishing you all the best, and I'll be there. And right now, can we get the information of where people can purchase their tickets? Thank you.
Okay, so the tickets are available on the Eventbrite.
So your name again? Sorry.
My name.
Yeah.
It's Keith Ammer.
Right.
Keith Ammer. So I'm Wayne's friend and organizer.
Right. I just want to, before you give us the information, what inspired you to bring Wayne over here?
I've known about Wayne's work for quite a number of years. I mean, I've got several books. Obviously, my work is healing.
Right.
And I work a lot in Africa. So my work is mainly in West Africa and also Southern Africa as well.
Right.
So, yeah, so I was always interested in history. So history is a massive part of all healing work. So, yeah, I read Ivan Van Serken's book. Obviously, Wayne worked for many years, so that's how I found out about Wayne. And now I'm actually organising groups, so it's interesting.
Wow. That's fantastic.
So I'll be there with him, and we'll be obviously, giving everybody what they need. And this is actually really the right time for this information as well.
Right.
So I'll be so first of all, the tickets,
yes,
Eventbrite, and also Just Tickets will start that too as of next week for London.
So Eventbrite and Just Tickets
starting now for Birmingham. So people need to, if they want to go online and get the tickets, they still can.
Right.
Also, why they can get in touch with me on 07842 180-805 further information.
Right, could you give us that number one more time, please?
07842
yes
180-805.
Right. And also, can you give us the dates and the places where he's going to be on his tour?
Okay, we're starting with Birmingham Saturday this weekend.
This weekend, Saturday, 14th
of September.
Yes.
At Soho Community Centre.
Right.
Chapel Street, Birmingham.
Right.
B210PA.
Yes.
And we're also at the Legacy Centre on the 15th, which is a Sunday.
Right.
And that's on Potter's Lane, Birmingham.
Right.
Then we're moving on to London the following week. That will be the 21st and 22nd in both North and South London.
North and South London, the 21st, 22nd, yep.
Yeah, so in the north, you've got Tottenham, Mahat Centre. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we're at the Habisha restaurant in Brixton.
Can you say that word again, please?
Habisha, so it's an Eritrean restaurant.
Right.
Brixton.
Yes.
And that's on 256 Brixton Road.
Right.
So that's the following weekend. So this week we're in Birmingham. Next week we're in London.
Yes.
And Manchester.
Right. And can you just tell us what it consists of? Lectures and workshops. Is that correct?
Right. So the structure is we start with the lecture, so people get the information.
Yes.
Then we follow with the workshop, which is where people start to actualise the actual what they've learned in the workshop.
Right.
Sorry, in the lecture.
Yes.
So we really want to encourage people to do the workshops, really.
Yes.
Because that's where people have skills. I mean, this is years of, as you can imagine, 50 years of work.
Wow.
That's what people are getting.
Yes.
So what's the point of just going and listening without the practice? You get the practice.
Yes, yeah, definitely. That's 100%. Really, this is what as I was talking earlier about it. Just intellectualizing is not a way of being able to access the information. So why get so close and don't step through the doorway and actually take it home with you? Yes.
Exactly, but also you want to be attractive, abundant. So the only way to do that is to do the practice.
Right. Right.
So people need to learn how to bring their vibration. So you can't do that just by reading. You have to actually do something.
Right. Yes. Definitely, that is excellent. You know, so I'm really looking forward to this event. Could you give us the information one more time, people, especially for tomorrow, if people want to get their tickets? Can you give us that information one more time, please?
Okay, so Eventbrite.
Yes.
People can contact me directly, that's tickets and stuff, but you know, if they go online, the information's on there, and there's lots of information on the workshops, on the lectures, and then so we started off in Birmingham. We're at the Soho Centre on Saturday the 14th, and we are then on 15th at the Legacy Centre, possibly, they're both in Birmingham. Then on 21st and 22nd September, we're in the Mahat Centre on the 21st. Now, on a time level, they're all starting around 12:1.
Right.
So in Birmingham, we start at 12:37.
Right.
On the Saturday, on the Sunday, we're doing 12 till 7.
Right.
In London, it's slightly later, so at the Mahat Centre, it's 1 till 8.
Yes.
And then on a Sunday, we're doing 2 till 9.
Right.
Around that time. So we anticipate that people later in London. And then we're Manchester on the third weekend, 28th and 29th, at the Limelight. That's in Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, okay.
Yeah, again, 1 till 8 on the Saturday, 11 till 6 on the Sunday.
Right, wow.
There'll also be vegan food, or there will be access to food on the day. We're going to have some vegan food in most of the venues, or the restaurants can use food from the restaurant as well.
Right, that's fantastic. Yeah, that is.
People, another thing I wanted to say, people want stalls or to sell stuff, they can also contact me directly as well.
So still some places for stalls if you move quick enough, and they can still contact. Can you give it a contact number for the stalls, please?
Okay, so the stalls again is 07842
07842
180 again 5
80 again and 5. Yeah, one more time, please, for the stall holders.
0742
Yes.
180805.
Right. Okay. That's fantastic. I once again, I'd like to congratulate you for bringing Wayne Chandler over and for putting together these lectures. I'll definitely, as I said earlier, I'll definitely getting my ticket for the London one. So make sure I'll be talking to you after that to get my ticket. Yeah. So fantastic. Thank you for taking your time out, you know, to contact us on Slam, and wishing you all the success on this show.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you. Your show's great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. I like your questioning. I like the way you present. It's great.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I definitely want to be promoting you, you know, throughout the course of while you're in the UK, and hopefully meet up with the man himself, you know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right.
Look forward to meeting you anyway.
Yeah, I look forward to meeting you as well. Okay, take care. My friend wants to say.
Thank you. Greetings.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Once again, this is the big one. What an interview. Make sure, do not miss that show. Wayne Chandler, over 50 years of studied spirituality, but not just on an intellectual level, actually becoming a practitioner in the art itself. So this is do not miss this taking place, and you can check out Wayne Chandler, check out the tickets, check out the information on that. And this is Slam Radio. So Wayne Chandler, first UK interview in over 15 years, live on Slam, and that was absolutely fabulous. A man who doesn't only just intellectualizes, but is a practitioner. So make sure you're at that event. I'm definitely going to be there. You going to be there, Alvin? You going there? Yeah, a must reach. Right, so again, thank you for the team, the Wayne Chandler, the UK tour team, for contacting us on Slam. This is the big one. Jammers live on Slam, sponsored by Earnfest. This is the big one. Goes out to each and every one tuning in right here, alongside my co-pilot Alvin in the house. Can you just tell what the Slam listeners who just tuned in what is going to be taking place and the date and what is going to? Can you just tell us right now on Slam?
Yes, this year what's happening in October on the 19th is the first ever International Black Carpet Award. I think it's the most prestigious award because of the class that we have put in place for that award this year.
Wow. And you think it's going to be bigger than the Oscars and bigger than the Grammys, is it?
Well, that is the intention. I mean, the seed has been germinating for 4 years. It has been blossoming. The ideas, spreading information about. The intention is for us to find our place, on the planet,
right,
without comparing it to any other organization. But the plan is for it to be big as it can ever be.
Right, and you're saying that. What is the actual objective of this awards? I know it's not just to have an award, but there's a bigger meaning behind it.
Yes, the meaning, the reason why we are doing the International Black Carpet Award, we as a people, we do not have such prestigious event where all of us can come under one fold for one common cause, locally and internationally.
Oh, so sorry to stop you, but we might have an ad break. So when the ad break comes in, if you could just hold the line, we'll continue it afterwards. So just talk until the ad break comes up. Thank you.
No problem. Yes, cool. Locally and internationally, and due to the fact that they're talking about a single market for Africans and the Caribbean, I think it's quite fitting for us to help create bridges among each other. And that award, when you give somebody an award, what it helps do, it helps build up the confidence. It shows them people appreciate them. It causes them want to do more. Our children see we getting awards, so they in turn want to follow suit, want to become those great scientists, those great inventors, those great doctors, and wanting to do things to elevate the community, not only for financial gain, but for the prosperity of the community and the country as a whole.
And what is the impact, especially on our youngsters, to see an actual so-called melanated orientated event where we're actually awarding ourselves? Because I do believe on most of the other events we're just tokens. So what would be the psychological, psychic, mental, and physical and aspirational impact of us awarding, having such a great event and awarding out on? What do you think the impact will be on the young stars?
The impact is quite. It's almost like crazy, because when I mean crazy, it's just colloquially speaking. It's not.
Yes, I fully comprehend.
Yeah, it is something that's undescribable, because when our children see melanated people are put in such a high-profile event, our children can see that's a foundation where they can come in and make it greater and make it bigger and make it better and sustain it. And it gives them the hope in aspiring to serve and do what's right for the advancement of us as a people.
Yeah, that's fabulous, and because this is a problem, we do a lot of talking, and it's when somebody does step forward with a platform, actual platform, it's like we don't move to it, So this is why I'm encouraging everybody on Slam, everybody who's listening to this interview, the PTAH Council actually having an environment, because the importance of power is when you have the ability to authorize yourself,
That is true, because a lot of us talk the talk. But when it comes to walk the walk, we don't have the testicular fortitude for us to be able to do things to elevate our community. Why? A lot of us are talking about I and me and not the collective as us. How is the people? If you watch other communities, the reason why they're successful, when an Asian man have a shop down there, even if it's not his family shop, but he sees hope. I can have one like that one day.
Right.
And these are the reasons why we need to come and think more as a collective, more on the group consciousness, because time is ticking. While everything is coming together, we still think in the I and the individual and the crabs in the barrel concept, not realizing that if there is a bigger picture, there is a bigger purpose for us to serve. There's the I consciousness.
Yeah, and we just had Wayne Chandler on the line. He's over here in the UK, and he was saying exactly the same thing, that we intellectualize, but we become a nation of intellectualizers. But now is the time we have to step forward and become a nation of practitioners and a nation of doers. And when someone like yourself steps forward, we can't look at it as them. We've got to look at it as it's our awards ceremony.
Yes, it has to be our awards, because the reason why is that when PTAH Council, we are just rendering a service to the PTAH Council. We are not the PTAH Council. You are the PTAH Council. I am the PTAH. All of us as a collective create the PTAH Council, because without you support, without you propagating, without you advertising it, it serves no purpose. The person that buys a ticket, the person that say, well done, all those people become PTAH Council children, because it's for the greater good of the collective. We have to get in understand our children. It's not I, it's we, it's us. Because as a community, we have to do what the Jews. It's I. If anything happens, it's we. What the agent is we. The church is we. Only we as a people, the most interesting person that believe in the I or the me consciousness, and not us as a group.
That's right, yeah, and basically as well, when you say we, I do etymology, so the W is the energy going outwards, the sound wave me is the energy coming towards you, the we is the energy going outwards, so we're bringing energy outwards towards ourselves. Can you give us the dates and where people can access these tickets, please?
The event will be taking place on the 19th of October 2019 at the Decorium, 22 Western Road, London, N22 6UH. That event on the day in question, we'll have the canopies, we'll have the wines, we'll have the juices, we will have free course meal, gifts, raffles, because we believe that as PTAH Council, we need to massage our people, shower them with gifts, make them know they are important. Like I tell my team, we have to give service like we've never seen before, because some of us, we lack in service. We don't realize the importance of service, except we think it's only people need us whether we need them, but all of us need each other, because it's a symbiosity. And as we grow, as we expand, the community expanding, the community grow. So we're asking you all, come and support the event. Tickets on just-tickets.com, or the PTAH Council members. You can go to the PTAH Council website, which is www.patahcouncil.com, and support the event. That's the event of the century. That's groundbreaking. That's new. It's the most prestigious event within the family. Buy the ticket, because without you, there is no PTAH Council.
And what social media platforms can you be found on as well?
We are on all social media. We are on WhatsApp. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube, and we're looking more to expand as we go ahead on links. But we are still in the evolutionary stage of what we are doing. If it be this groundbreaking event, we can find us there.
And so, how do you spell PTAH?
PTAH stands spelled PTAH. It stands for Partnership Through Ancestral Heritage. And also, if you need tickets, you can call the PTAH Council members on 075-77906-601, or you can contact us again on 073-655-170. Sorry.
Is that also for information? If people want information, they can use that line if they want to get involved in the talk.
To buy tickets, you can call us, because we want all doors open for our people. We want to see we love each other, we embrace each other, and the dress code, don't forget, is culturally sophisticated, because we have clothes. We invent what looking good is. Let's look good. We're only waiting for a wedding to do it. But come, step in style, walk on the black carpet. We do leave the black carpet because it's the infinite carpet.
So you say you don't need to fly to Hollywood to look good. You can do it in your own neighborhood by coming down to PTAH.
Very good. Yes, very good.
So you don't forget about delete the cost of an airline ticket, and also, as you were saying earlier, the Oscars is just a carbon copy of PTAH. It's the carbon copy event.
Of PTAH. The Oscars is a 1920s Art Deco sculpture that was created to serve other communities, but we have the original PTAH, which is ours, which is one of our mythological leaders in ancient Kemet. We bring it back. The spirit of PTAH have to rise, because as we rise, PTAH rises.
Yeah, and I think you're being a bit modest about the awards. It's not like your normal football trophy or whatever piece of metal. Could you tell us a little bit about how the award has been made and what it consists of?
The award was commissioned. It's in stone. It has 24 karat gold.
24 karat gold. Wow.
24 karat gold plate on it, and all of the waistcoat is 24 karat gold leaf on part of the award. It looks like you, it walks like you, it talks like you. The PTAH Council award is your award, and let's all embrace it.
Well, I'd like to once again, I know you've got a hectic, busy schedule, so I'd like to once again thank you for taking the time out to contact us here on Slam. So wishing you, from Slam, wishing you all the best and success on our awards, you know, and you've got the full support of Slam and the team. Got Alvin in the studio. What do you think about this awards concept?
I think it's great. I think it's excellent, and all good. Respect, big respect, and a lot of thanks to PTAH Council. You know, most appreciated for the efforts, and it means the most. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the listeners. It's very important. I think very vital as well. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, I'd like to thank the team. You got any final words that you can you'd like to say?
Thanks.
In support of the.
I would like to thank the Slum family for putting us on, for promoting the awards. As this Slum see Slum see a purpose in group economics and coming together as a people. So my heart up to Slum, because I know that they see the bigger picture. It's not about us. It's about the future prosperity, and it's about building foundations for our children and our grandchildren to come. And don't forget again, go to the website www.patahcouncil.com. The event is on the 19th of October 2019 at the Decorium, 22 Western Road, in Wood Green. That's in the family. Come and join us, because let's make our people great again.
Right. Thank you so much for that interview, and we're definitely going to be down there in showing our full support. So all success on our event, and we'll be in contact with you once again very shortly again to keep us informed with how it's progressing. Thank you, PTAH Council.
Thank you, PTAH Council.
Thank you. Excellent.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Now that is fabulous, boy. I think I need a strong. I don't even drink, but I think I need a strong drink so far. We've had Wayne Chandler, and now PTAH Council. Two of the biggest events live here on Slam. What a Friday. It's really frying today. Yes, definitely. frighteningly frying today right here. And take your 1 or 2 steps to either Wayne Chandler or to the PTAH Council. Make sure you're making that 1 or 2nd step. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Bring your grandmas, aunties, grandmas, children's, boyfriends, mother's son to the event. Tell everyone. 2 major events taking place. Wayne Chandler UK tour, spiritual transformation into a reality, and the PTAH Council biggest awards on the planet, our own award. No air ticket. Once again, as I said, you don't need to go to Hollywood to feel good. It's happening in our own neighborhood. This is Slam, the big one, frying it frightfully hot on a Friday with no Robinson Crusoe alongside Alvin the co-pilot. I'm bigging up Earnfest. It's all happening. Earnfest, Earnival, Roger Mantis all time.